Death has come to your little town.
Welcome to World Extreme Cage Fighting number 5 here in Lemoore, California at the Palace Indian Gaming Center. I'm John Pack. With me is Mike Pop. How you doing, Mike?
Good. How you doing tonight, John?
I'm doing really well. I want to get things rolling here. Definitely a lot on the line. We got some great up-and-comers, some first-timers, some heavy hitters tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you can expect some banging.
It became an obsession with me until I realized that there was nothing within him, neither conscience nor reason, that wasn't even remotely human.
Well, we are definitely kicking things off tonight. Wow, that kind of blinds you a little bit.
Are you talking about the girls or the light?
Both. I think the lights are bouncing off the girls. It's so bright. But wow, that was a great. I didn't expect that quite like that. I saw them coming in, but I didn't think they were going to come at me with a big explosion.
Well, you can definitely see the Halloween series theme. We've got a cloaked Jeff Weller in the middle of the ring.
He's actually going by the name Halloween Havoc.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, well, that's what I understand. We'll find out, because I'm sure that Jeff will say something about it. Got some beautiful ladies tonight. If this is any indication what the fights are going to be like, we're going to have a lot of explosion and a lot of activity.
Yeah, definitely the crowd is pumped up. A lot of enthusiasm in the building.
Welcome to the Palace Casino here in Lemoore, California.
It's Gene Simmons himself.
Extreme Cagefighting presents Halloween Havoc, featuring tonight's main event, Cole Escobedo versus Devil.
Oh, that's it, man. That's what I was telling you about. This is going to be quite a bout tonight.
Yeah, that's what the crowd's here to see tonight, is this particular fight.
All right, fight fans, let's move to our first match of the evening.
It's quite a show tonight, though. I really like this whole Halloween theme that they have going. And I must say that Jeff makes a fine Gene Simmons.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first into the cage in our second match of the evening. He is trained by Pacific Martial Arts in conjunction with Havoc Jiu-Jitsu. He enters the cage at 5 feet 9 inches tall, 154 pounds. He'll be fighting locally out of Fresno, California. Please welcome Gabe Rudiger.
Was there anything you know about Gabe? He's fairly new to this area, isn't he?
Gabe travels around. Gabe's trained in Brazil. He just recently got back from Japan on a little training trip over there. He trains under Ralph Gracie. He's supposed to have a very solid ground game. He's been working Muay Thai and Sancho to improve his stand-up abilities, but his real power game is going to be on the ground.
Is it Sam Wells? I don't know anything about Sam either. But we don't have much of a record on Sam. You know what Sam's record is?
No, I'm not sure what the record is. Again, I think he's had several fights, and he's also, I believe, got a good wrestling base.
And introducing his opponent, a member of the Freestyle Fight Academy, 5 feet 9 inches tall, 155 pounds. He comes to us from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Welcome, Sam Wells.
Appears we have an issue with the gloves. Now this will
Gabe
also
seems rather eager. He appears to be ready to go at it. Is this his first MMA event? Do you know?
Yes, it is. He hasn't had any MMA bouts. I believe he's had 3 amateur Sancho bouts, and that is it, as well as jiu-jitsu. Gabe shoots right away for a takedown.
Immediately out of the gate.
Sam starts working his knees.
Got him in the clinch. And immediately they go down to the ground.
There you go. Gabe's in Sam's half guard. And let's see what he can do. He's trying to pass. Sam's defending well. I can't tell if Gabe's working him towards the fence or not.
Sam's just tying him up, trying to tie up his arms. Both guys staying busy.
Nice escape. Nice. Sam is very quick. Very quick.
Oh.
Nice right hand by Gabe. Gabe
down hard.
Nice slam, but it didn't appear to have an effect.
Well, he took a nice shot there.
Guillotine looks pretty tight. Guard is fully closed. Let's see what Sam does with this, if indeed he's able to do anything.
That's taking a lot of strength right now to hold that in position.
And I believe he's going to pop out. Nice.
Some nice shots from the top.
Yeah, that's nice work. That's how he needs to work from the guard, what we were talking about with Wyman. I mean, once you're in that guard, get busy, especially if you're not looking to pass. Gabe's tying up, looking for an opportunity. Heel kicks. No real effect. Here we go. Looks like Sam's trying to work towards the fence.
More heel.
It looks like Gabe's trying to spin out, well aware where he's about to get put.
Yep, back up against the fence.
Works for a quick shoulder lock, and Sam defends it, and Gabe is now partially pinned against the fence. Sam's going to try to square him up and should start going to work.
Sam is certainly staying busy on top.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to work like that and not really be concerned with the guard, then that's what you need to do. You need to be scoring points right here or looking for a knockout or TKO. And Sam looks like he's just being patient and picking his moment. Good control. Gabe looking desperate.
He's taking some
out.
shots there, though. I mean, Sam was dropping some bombs on him at that time.
Yeah, those are some nice shots. Gabe needs to get out from that fence if he can.
Sam's standing all the way up.
Every time Gabe looks to spin out, Sam lands shots. Gabe doing very well. Again, very experienced for a first-time MMA bout. Looks very calm. Staying busy, doing the right things. Attempts the triangle there, but doesn't even get the arm or the leg all the way up.
Both fighters staying busy. Josh is keeping the pace moving as well by standing these guys up.
Leg kick answered by a straight right hand, landed right on the button.
Oh, another one.
Number 2, straight right to the chin.
Number 3,
and Rudiger is down.
Yep, that was it. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, I don't think his head cleared. I think cobwebs cleared from his head between 1 and 3.
No, so that would, in essence, that was 1, 2, 3, you're out.
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way. Good job by Sam Wells. Excellent. And impressive showing by Gabe Rudiger. I think he'll need to be working on keeping his hands up during further bouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 4:22 into the first round, the winner by knockout, Sam Wells.
Well, apparently Kenosha, Wisconsin's going home winners.
Yeah, it would appear so. Looks like they grow some tough young fighters up there.
American Kickboxing Academy against Santa Barbara Fight Team once again. So the two teams will face off yet again.
Fight fans, introducing into the cage on my left, a member of the Santa Barbara Martial Arts.
Chris Mooney, I don't know anything about Chris, but he certainly appears to be ready.
185 pounds. He fights and trains out of Santa Barbara, California. Welcome, Chris Mooney.
Yeah, that's very well conditioned.
I've never had the pleasure of watching either of these two guys fight before.
Neither have I. But coming from AKA, I'm sure he is here to fight.
A member of the American Kickboxing Academy. 5 feet 10 inches tall, 185 ready to go pounds. He comes to us locally from San Jose, California. Welcome the Yellow Plaza.
All right, now we're up to some of the big guys here.
Ref Josh Rosenthal bowing him in.
A little eager to get in there. He wants to get started right away. And immediately.
Wow.
Now that's a takedown. Almost took down the cage.
Chris on top. Diallo tried a couple light punches and wound up on his back for his efforts.
And he has taken some serious shots there to the face.
Wow, nice chin. Both fighters looking for that takedown again. Oh.
Another nice takedown.
Nice takedown, almost a great takedown. And Mooney returns the favor.
Let's see what Mooney will do.
He's got Diallo against the fence.
Tempting that.
And he starts landing some left hands. Oh, he had the back for a moment, but reversal. Diallo now on top. Let's see what his top game looks like.
Giving up his back like that. I'm surprised that he didn't try going for a rear naked or something. He was wide open there a couple different times.
Yeah, I think both these guys wrestling background and perhaps had a flashback. Looked like classic wrestling. Short chopping right hand.
Couple of
Diallo misses with the right.
There's a
Really
lot of
driving
movement.
to that leg.
He's taking some shots to the head for it.
Driving to that leg, and Diallo has a good sprawl. More of a wrestling match so far. There we go. Big knee.
Up and back down again.
Mooney's very powerful. Seems a bit confused as to how to work through Diallo's guard.
pretty much trying to just outpower him thus far.
Yeah, not a lot of skill here being demonstrated at this point.
Josh looks like he's about ready to stand him up.
Yeah, not much going on here.
He's trying to hold him down, it looks like. Diallo staying busy underneath, though, trying to get out.
Yeah, he'd like to either attack Chris's left arm or sweep him over.
Mooney pushing him back up against the fence. We've been seeing a lot of that tonight.
Chris needs to not be so flattened out. He needs to try to get out.
Apparently he was listening to you.
There we go. Good call by Josh. I guess we're going to see another big takedown here.
No, another sprawl. Takedown attempt by Mooney. And Mooney's a little gassed here, it looks like.
Well, he needs to try something. He's going to have a hard time sucking in that leg.
No, I wouldn't imagine he has much leverage in that position. And that ends the first round. So what did you think of that first round?
I'd like to see a little more. I think we need to do some striking. I'm not sure what the records of these two gentlemen are. Almost looks like a wrestling match. Both fighters obviously very tough and very good wrestlers, but this is MMA, and I would like to see them get a little busier. Here we go with round two.
Well, I don't think we're going to. They appear to be winded. Nice takedown. Mooney appears to be just completely out of gas.
Well, he better find some here or he's going to have a problem.
And once again, however, this time he takes advantage of it. He's done that twice earlier, and Diallo didn't take advantage of it. This time he's got it in deep.
Yeah, he definitely moved on that now. I would imagine a little word of advice from his corner, Bob Cook.
He is in trouble right here, especially with being out of gas and the energy he's used so far.
Yeah, he needs to do something to get out of here. He needs to go to his knees or at least come up and get out of there. Being flattened out like that, it's only a matter of time. Diallo just very patiently working the choke.
Well, I can't hardly see that. He appears to have it in there. I can't really tell. Can you tell?
I think Chris has his chin down, and he's also fighting off that hand that would go behind his head, and that's the trick to avoiding that.
Okay.
Josh is going to stop it if he does not get out of there quickly. We don't want any injuries. That was a good stoppage by Josh. Crazy Bob Cook quite pleased with his fighter's win.
Two good showings by AK. Both Santa Barbara martial arts lost. Both PMAs lost.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Both AKAs won, and both freestyle won. So there we have it. So far, we're across the board. Each team has been consistent. All right, now it's time to get things going again, and we're going to bring out some big boys now. We got the 205ers, and we got Tim Kennedy against Mark Brewer. And Tim Kennedy is from the pit, and that's another San Luis Obispo, isn't it? That's
that's John Hackelman's
crew.
Chuck Liddell's kickboxing trainer. He'll be taking on Mac Brewer out of Atwater, California, the Atwater Fight Club.
First into the cage on my left. He's a member of the Pit Fight Team. 5 feet 10 inches tall, already 198 pounds. He fights and trains in San Luis Obispo, California. Welcome, Tim Kennedy.
Tim appears to be prepared to fight. Looks like he may have already been in one. Don't know anything about Brewer, though, and the Atwater Fight Team is a fairly new name. I've never heard of them. I know Atwater's somewhere here in Central California.
They're just north of Merced.
So they're actually more of a Northern California fight team.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Mac Brewer is at weigh-ins I saw him drinking beer just prior to the weigh-ins. Apparently he had no problem with his weight.
And introducing his opponent, a member of the Atwater Fight Club, 5 feet 9 inches tall, a tough 205 pounds. He comes to us from Atwater, California. Welcome back, Brewer.
Weigh-ins yesterday, he was drinking beer before the weigh-ins, huh? Well, that's confident.
Yeah, he didn't seem too concerned about the upcoming fight. In fact, I didn't realize he was a fighter at first. Let's see how he fares against Tim Kennedy.
Well, he heads straight at him.
Tim's working for that. Oh, big takedown.
That's some big air there.
Max working for that guillotine, but he's in no position to finish it.
That's a lot of weight to pick up and throw down like that.
Yeah, he did it with no problem. Very impressive.
Nice knee to the head.
And he's just going to spin right out of that guillotine and be in cross-side position. Interesting to see what he does as soon as he clears his head.
What should Mac do in this position? This doesn't look like, I mean, he may have him in the hold, but it doesn't appear as if he's in that great of a position.
He needs to either get up or he needs to get his knees through, get guard or at least a half guard to try to finish. Good sharp forearms by Tim Kennedy.
Oh, turning around. Bad maneuver.
And
it looks like we're going to end another one the same way.
So this fight is over. Well, there's the training tip of the day. No beer prior to your fights, especially not 20 minutes before weigh-ins.
I think he just may have been just outmatched on this one. I don't know if it was the beer.
Well, he definitely looked game, but
no, he had the heart.
It didn't look like he had much understanding of what was going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1:03 in the first round, your winner, Tim Kennedy.
The pit puts out some serious fighters, though.
Yeah, they come to go to war. You may win, but you definitely know you've been in a war.
Richard Crunkleton up next with, looks like, Victor Estrada. Good. Victor Estrada. He's also a Northern California fighter, isn't he? Or no,
No, he's out of
Washington. That's right, Washington.
He fights with Anthony Hamlet's team. Richard Crumpleton needs no introduction. He fights out of AKA, and I believe he's 10-0 at this point. And he is a very phenomenal fighter. I hope Victor is ready for this.
Yeah, but he's coming in like Hannibal Lecter there, so I hope we won't see any ear biting tonight.
Mixed martial arts fight fans. Introducing to my left into the cage, a member of the American Kickboxing Academy. 5 feet 9 inches tall, a brutal 155 pounds. He comes to us from San Jose, California. And believe me, he is a badass. He is Richard Lee
Crumpleton always puts on a good show. He's always entertaining to watch, very active, very fast.
And very competent.
Yes, and very well-rounded as well.
He is one of the top up-and-comers, if not having already arrived.
I've seen Victor Estrada fight in other IFC events and WEC events for that matter. He always puts on a good show as well.
And introducing his opponent on my right, a member of the ground control fight team. 5 feet 8 inches tall, 155 pounds. He comes to us from South Olympia, Washington. Welcome, Victor Estrada.
The bow in, and we are about to begin. Quick flurry. Oh, big right hand by Victor Estrada. Crumpleton appeared stunned.
Yeah, nice takedown though. Nice slam.
And Estrada is working for that guillotine submission.
Is he going to do it again? Looked as if he might have fallen backwards had he not grabbed the fence there.
Well, he definitely got his bell rung with that right hand.
I'm sure he's not making it easier for him to catch his breath right now either.
Wow, this would be an upset. Richard's out of the guillotine and appears ready to inflict punishment. Oh, he's caught in the arm bar, slides out.
Back up on their feet. See if they'll do the same thing again.
Oh, nice hip throw. Oh, and he's just pounding Estrada. Josh steps in and the fight is over.
Victor appears to be hurt.
Appears to be holding his ankle. Perhaps getting it caught up on the hip throw.
Maybe that's why he covered up so quickly. There was no defense after he was thrown.
Yeah, it would appear that he sustained an injury to his left ankle.
Dr. Judy Miller stepping in.
I think you're right. I believe he was covering up due to the ankle. But even so, if you cannot intelligently defend yourself, the ref will step in. Wow, what a shot. That is the most danger I have ever seen Crumpleton in.
That's right. I've never seen him like that, ever.
Actually, I've never seen him in any danger.
Appears to be in some pain there.
Doesn't appear to be too serious as his manager, Anthony Hamlet, does not appear too concerned.
That's 3-3 for American Kickboxing Academy.
Not surprising. Well, we have one more bout before our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1-11 in the first round, and still undefeated at 13 wins, no losses, it is Richard
You know, there's a good possibility, at least I would like to see it, that at some point, this gentleman right here, Richard, meets up with Cole Escobedo on our headlining bout this evening.
All right, entering the ring, it looks like we have Jeff Bedard out of Colorado Springs from the American Kickboxing Academy. He will be taking on Antonio Banuelos out of the Pit Fight team in San Luis. And this will be a 145-pound event.
Mixed martial arts fight fans, introducing into the cage on my left, a member of the American Kickboxing Academy, 5 feet 6 inches tall, 143 pounds. He comes to us from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Welcome, Jeff Bedard.
This should be good. I've got two very good schools, great fight academies, both of them. Both of them put out incredible athletes. Looking forward to this. I've never seen Jeff fight before, but I have seen Antonio fight in previous IFC, I believe the Warriors Challenge, or it may have actually been an early WEC, like 1 or 2 that I've seen him fighting. And he's a good fighter. He comes prepared. And
tough kid. He's a tough kid. Wrestling background, decent striking. And I haven't seen him fight in a while. I'm sure the Pits have him working on his striking, but his heart is definitely not to be questioned.
And introducing his opponent on my right, a member of the Pit Fight team, 5 feet 7 inches tall, 145 pounds. He comes to us from San Luis Obispo, California. Welcome, Antonio Banuelos.
Great job happening.
I don't know if it's just me tonight, but I've been picking up these patterns. Have you noticed how many guys actually have their names tattooed on them in this event?
Yeah, quite a few do.
Yeah.
And here we go.
This should be a fast-paced fight.
Bedard steps under the punches of Banuelos and lands in half guard. He's got him against the fence.
Throwing some knees.
Couple quick right hands, and we have a front guillotine. And it looks like he's trying to finish it from here, and he does.
That was quick.
Very rarely do you see a guillotine finished like that.
He is, and he's angry about it.
Antonio is upset. Quick jog over, and is Antonio leaving the ring?
Yes. Apparently he's upset about losing so quickly.
I'm sure he's frustrated. I'm sure he hoped to put on a better show, and he got caught, but it happens.
Yes. I probably should have stuck around there.
Seconds into the first round, the winner by guillotine choke, Jeff Bedard.
Good showing. Good showing. Very strong.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing more of Jeff Bedard.
Awesome fight so far, huh? But this next fight, this is Cole and Phillip. 2 guys from the same town, hometown. This fight, this is about respect.
Congratulatory hug from my girl Heather. From the makings,
See the long hit.
year and a half in the makings, and this should be fireworks. That's why everybody came tonight.
We do have a sold-out event. We have, from what I understand, they've reached capacity in here and maybe some over.
Yeah, I understood they turned quite a few away at the door. Here is Philip Perez's belt being ushered around the room by his, I believe his manager, who also happens to be Philip's opponent's first victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event.
The crowd is eagerly awaiting this event.
Is that blood coming out of Jeff Weller's mouth?
I told you that's Gene Simmons, but yes.
I think perhaps he has bitten his tongue.
145 pounds.
Philip looks in great shape.
Trains out of Fresno, California. Welcome, Philip.
Philip looks ready. And I enjoy watching Philip fight. That guy is something else. He shows us, I mean, for 145, lots of strength.
Yeah, I think he cuts quite a bit of weight. He's a very powerful fighter. Very exciting fighter. I like Philip as well.
Strong wrestling background.
Yeah, Philip's game is ground and pound. We now have Cole Escovedo entering the ring from Pacific Martial Arts.
Apparently not the favorite this evening, according to the crowd. A lot of rivalry. They both from Fresno.
Both located in Fresno, and there's just a lot of bad blood there. And it will be settled this evening.
Introducing his opponent on my right. He's trained and handled by Pacific Martial Arts and Havoc Jiu-Jitsu. 145 pounds. He'll be fighting out of Fresno, California. Welcome, Cole, the Apache Kid,
Cole being cornered by Brad Alcorn, Jennifer Alcorn's husband, and David Camarillo. That's a good corner to have.
David being Daniel, previous bout, first fight of the night, his brother.
That's correct. And this crowd is on fire right now. This is what they came to see.
A little eager, a little extra. Back it up and start again. And here we go. Oh, immediately.
Sharp left hand puts Perez to his knees, but he comes up with the takedown. Needs to be careful here.
Quick, direct jab.
And he's going right for the fence. Cole's working on that arm to get his triangle up. Cole famous for the triangle. It's his signature move, and he is spinning out of that fence. He does not want to be there with Philip on top.
Again, Philip. Lots of strength.
Cole shoots for that triangle, but not high enough. Now he's against the fence. He needs to get out of there. Philip trying to get busy. Escovedo is controlling Perez's forearms. There is a big one. That hurt. Perez is known at this point from just dropping forearm shots. That's definitely what he's trying to do. Attempted armbar by Escovedo. Perez defends well.
Takes some shot. Escovedo staying busy on the bottom.
Perez trying to get his ground and pound game going. He needs to be very careful here.
Escovedo is taking some solid shots from Philip at this point. Smart move on Escovedo's part. They're pushing away from the fence. Get away from that fence.
Oh, nice reversal by Escovedo. Escovedo's on top. Let's see what he can do. Perez tries to come out the back. Escovedo spins around and now has cross side on him. Perez needs to get busy here. He does not want to lay down in this position with Escovedo on top. Nice attempt at an armbar. Escovedo steps back.
Back up on the feet.
Perez with a couple of attempted strikes. And he lands a left hand. Escovedo tells him, bring it on.
Oh,
big
nice
right leg
and
kick.
That did it. Dazed Perez.
Perez is dazed. He needs to get his thoughts back with him here. He needs to hold this position. He would have dropped had it not been for the fence. There we go. He's apparently recovering. And he's trying to put Escovedo back into the fence. Uh-oh. And here we have Escovedo working that triangle that he is famous for. And that is tight.
But once again, Perez is strong.
I don't know if he can get out of that one.
No,
that is it. Perez taps out to the triangle. Good show of sportsmanship. Looked like for a moment there might be an altercation.
I thought that Josh and Cole were going to go out there for a moment, but apparently Cole really wanted to help him up.
And Escovedo wins the battle for Fresno.
Halloween Havoc. Well, the crowd seems to be singing a different tune, booing him on the way in, cheering him on the way out.
WEC promoter Reed Harris and Scott Adams. Also, IFC commissioner and matchmaker.
You know, to be honest, I don't think most of the words were between the fighters themselves, but between their camps and fans.
Good point. Ryan Bennett's going to interview our winners here.
Picked up a lot of hard work tonight. First off, congratulations, a great win for you. Tell me what you're feeling right now, man, as a champion. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling the hard work paid off. I proved tonight. All you who doubt yourselves, if you train hard, believe in yourself, and you will win. It's as simple as that. Well, this was such a rivalry. Both guys basically from the same area. There was a lot of smack talk before this fight, a lot of bad blood before this fight. How do you feel now after the fight? All I want to say is, Team Fresno, Philip Perez, I respect you, brother. I respect you more than I ever thought I would. Take me through the combinations. You hit him with the right at the beginning of the fight. You hit him with the kick. Was that your goal to kind of surprise you with your stand-up kick? My name on this was total stand-up. I thought my stand-up was better than his, and I wanted to try and see what I had to do. I had no choice but try it. It worked for me. Undefeated. What's next for you? I got an idea for a career, possibly. I might take back. I don't know. This is what I wanted right now. This is my first goal, was to be the man to beat. I'm in now. He is the man to beat. He is the champion. Cole Escovedo.
Escovedo posing with Scott Adams and Reed Harris of the WEC, World Extreme Cage Fighting.
And Paul Smith, IFC commissioner.
Offering his congratulations. Boy, what a great night.
Halloween Havoc was a big success. Sold out crowd. And we finally have a resolve for one of the biggest rivalries that we've seen in some of these events in some time.